was ours. We ruled this land. We owned the night. But man rose up against us. We were overthrown. For centuries, hidden away in darkness. Tortured by thirst. Choking down dust. Starving. Until now, our hunt begins again.
Welcome to Tran Plays V Rising. It took about, let's say, 4 minutes to load. Just the starting server. This is an online only game and I don't normally do that. I'll explain more once we get things rolling. So here, I guess that's male and female body type. Alright. Skin tone. Sure, I don't know. Wow. That's quite the face. I don't want to spend too long on this. This is just a single player demo of it, so I can talk about the tutorial stuff. And then we'll end up jumping right into multiplayer. Not generally my first choice, but it is something that was asked of me. Whoa. Okay. And for accessories, let's see here. I'm not really a person. Okay, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. And character name. Sure, let's roll a couple times. Oh, Zoltan. We're doing Zoltan. Hold on, we'll go back. Nayran has asked that I do multiplayer with him, PvP. Since he's not online yet, I'm going to go ahead and do the tutorial on a single player server. Even though I'm choosing single player options, I have to be online to do this. That is going to be a turnoff for some people, and it's a little bit of one for me. Rotate camera, press and hold this, okay. Press space to wake up, sure. Now the game will be released later today, I think. That's why it says V0.6 down here. But I assume the tutorial will largely stay the same. There doesn't seem to be a shift sprint. I just have to hold shift when going near an edge. Okay. So don't get too attached to Zoltan. We're going to be doing a PvP online thing. I'm just trying to go through the tutorial, talk about everything at this leisurely pace rather than when we're in an online match, however those work. So we got a journal entry, it said. That's a lot of stuff. I guess we have Shadowbolt and Blood Right. Are these right here? Shadowbolt and Blood Right. Blood magic. Mastery of blood is the innate power residing in all vampires. The sanguine arts pull the life force from your enemy, turning their blood and pain into your nourishment. Leech the life force from your enemies for 5 seconds. Physical attacks restore 7% damage dealt against leeched enemies. So this is... Okay, this is this key here. Is that what that means? Okay, so only this one can enter that slot. Only these two can enter these two slots. So they'll probably become more relevant as we get more abilities. Actually, my journal. So Veil of Blood. Dash towards the input direction and elude nearby enemies for 2 seconds. Your next primary attack deals 25% bonus damage, heals you for 5% of your maximum health, and inflicts leech. Launch a projectile that deals 180% magic damage and inflicts leech. Cooldown 8 seconds. Block, melee, and projectile attacks for 1.5 seconds. Blocking an attack triggers a wave of energy that pushes enemies away, dealing 100% magic damage and inflicting leech. Turn immaterial for 1.2 seconds when this effect triggers. Let's try this. I'm not sure I did that right. It was lagging quite a bit on the first go round. Let me try pressing it again, and maybe it won't lag as much the second time. Because it probably just had to load the graphics. Okay. So I'm pressing it right before the sword moves in. Let me try pressing it just normally without anybody around so I can see what the playing effect is. Okay, I see. So I still get a few precious seconds to do my counter. And I dodge past them. Alright. Okay, makes sense. And we'll hit him with a bolt. Pressing R once activates that, like he's about to throw a football or pitch a baseball or whatever, and it automatically pitches at once the time span has occurred. It doesn't require a second press on my part. What if I press again? Nope. Okay, so pressing again doesn't launch it any faster. I've got to get used to the timing of that. Not that it's super hard right now. And here's my regular attack. 50, 50, 60 it says. Okay, can I... Rat. F. Apparently I just pick it up. Can be consumed to gain a small amount of blood. Alters your blood type to frailed. It's this right here. My blood type is currently frail. Okay, let's try punching on this rat. And it did go up to 6.4 liters. Okay, what was that? Was that lag or is... I mean, this is online only games, really. Come on. All right, so I'm gonna try to swing and see if. All right, so there is a bit of a delay before I can do my counter. It doesn't. I'll try to have to find like a heavier weapon to see if I can interrupt my own attack with the counter. But it looks like if I hit C, it finishes the current attack I was in, and then it activates my counter. The bones of the dead will come to serve a new purpose.
Yet another accomplishment.
Didn't even see him. The sword, a swift and deadly weapon that slashes through flesh, bone, and thickets with ease. It was the first step towards restoring my former glory. I should probably read this in like a vampire way. I don't really know what that would be. Craft a sword, slay enemies using the bone sword, and unlocks the recipe bone ring. Some items are crafted for inventory. Okay, can I fight while this is going on? So I have a bone sword. Let's get one to equip it. Health and recovery. You can only heal up to 25% of your health while in combat and by skill usage. Use consumables or blood mend outside of combat to recover fully. So this is my current health. Recoverable in combat. Requires consumable. I don't think I'm currently at that rate. What is blood mend? I don't know what blood mend is. The tutorial will probably teach me. You have to stand still to eat the rat. You can't just eat it on the go.
Recognize my power.
A ring infused with the rotten blood of the dead. A simple trinket to some. Powerful relic for myself.
Craft a bone ring. Hit enemies using Shadow Bolt. We already did that. I'm glad that the game actually keeps track of what I've already done. I do like that a lot. Most games, it doesn't start tracking it until you've acquired that objective. There's quite the cooldown on Veil of Blood. I guess I'm used to games where I can just sort of jump around all day.
An achievement, to be sure.
The bones of the dead proved helpful in protecting my body.
Okay, so he's automatically donning that stuff. Need rugged hide. Did he automatically don the bone ring? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that mouse turning is really slow. Options, graphics, not screen shake, controls, general, camera sensitivity. Let's crank that baby up. We'll just let me. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So there's paths we can take there. Let's check what this stairway leads to. I feel like I'm running very slow. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if I'm gonna find anything in all this. Some stone. Container. Just take all. Not worry about that for a second. At my exit. That should lead to the area we were looking at a minute ago, where we backtrack. It's a pretty large tutorial area. That's good. I still hate the online only thing. That's a very big no-no to me. I get that makes me sound very piggy. But I grew up in an era where developers left you alone to enjoy their game, and they released a full product at launch. Generally, most of the communication we see is bad. They apologize for stuff they don't really mean, they promise stuff that they never deliver, and people buy it. Oh, come on, I cannot enter a mausoleum? Isn't that like the big thing about vampires? And now a parasitic relationship between a paying customer and a pretend to care company is considered normal, and I'm considered abnormal. Again, that's just my take on it. I'm sure that most people will disagree with me, because today's generation of gamers love the idea that the companies listen to them so that you buy more of their stuff. Enter Farbane Woods. Choose a location from where to start. East and West Farbane Woods. I don't know. We'll just pick this one. I'm clicking, nothing's going on. Maybe it's lagging. Maybe I'm just getting killed. I think I'm getting killed here. Yeah. Okay, I was clicking this. Click something else. Zoom in. This? No, I'm seriously left clicking. I don't know what else to tell you. Clicking everywhere I can. Nothing seems to be. I mean, I can pan. Is this not what I click on? I sound so stupid, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at this point. Right click? Spacebar? WASD? I don't know, game. What do you want from... I probably have to... Do I have to finish crafting this stuff? It's fine. Just let me find some animals then. Because I can't slash the rats and get leather that way or whatever it is. What is this? What did it say I needed?
I require more resources to make that.
Rugged hide. Apparently I cannot eat the rat in my inventory with number 2. I might be able to eat it with right click. Yeah, but I can't eat it with number 2. Now again, this is version 0.6. The game is supposed to come out later today, or at least I assume it's later today, because it still says early access when I look at the Steam store page. Alright, so we're basically full on blood. We're about to be full on blood pool. Unstuck? Do you really want to return your coffin? You will drop all your items, but you will keep your equipment. Sure, why not? You were slain. That's not a very good unstuck, but okay. Just loaded up a random playthrough of V Rising, and I watched the person just clicked on the arrow. That was it. That's all he had to do was just click on one of those arrows. So I can left click, and you can see I'm able to drag. So I'm 100% clicking here. I'm 100% clicking here. You can tell because I'm dragging. So yeah, there's nothing that I can do. That's as far as I can get the current build, I suppose. I'll go and edit and upload this now to get the playlist warmed up. If I can get footage that leads further than this, and that'll be episode 1. This will be episode 0. I guess if you want to look at it another way, I beat the game. So thank you very much for watching. Tran wins. V Rising. No, just kidding. I'll see you next time.